Well, a growing federal lawsuit against major fire truck manufacturers is getting bigger tonight, with the city of Green Bay now joining the case. At the center of it all, allegations of price fixing and collusion in the fire truck industry. Action 2 News first brought you this story last August when just a handful of communities and departments sued Oshkosh Corporation, its subsidiary Pierce Manufacturing, and others. Samantha Cavalli explains this latest filing in a First Alert update.
The city of Green Bay becoming one of the first local municipalities to join the lawsuit that was filed just steps away at the Eastern District of Wisconsin, joining states like Utah, Kansas, and New York. It's a case that's been building for months, and now Green Bay is adding its own experience to that growing pile of claims. In a new 130-page federal complaint, the city says fire truck prices have surged while wait times have stretched for years. The filing cites several examples, including one in September 2021, when the city purchased an E1 fire engine, costing the city $670,000. Similar engines ordered in December 2024 cost the city approximately $1.14 million, a nearly 70% increase over a little more than 3 years. The complaint also says some delivery times now stretch beyond 3 years, including a nearly 39-month wait for pumpers ordered in late 2024. Green Bay argues those higher costs and longer waits do not just hit city budgets, they also put pressure on taxpayers and public safety. The city of Green Bay released a statement on the matter, stating in part, quote, "This behavior sharply inflated the cost of fire trucks and parts of the fire departments nationwide, including the city of Green Bay. As an example, E1 fire engines ordered in 2021 and 2022 cost the city $670,000 and $688,000, while similar engines ordered in 2024 and yet to be delivered cost the city $1.135 million, end quote. A hearing is scheduled later this week at the federal courthouse to see where things will stand and if a class action lawsuit is necessary. Reporting in Green Bay, Samantha Cavalli, Action 2 News.